Do not try to adjust the picture. A new form of television is here.
Due to the graphic nature of this program, viewer discretion is advised.
Bad boys, what you gonna do when Sheriff John don't come for you? Tell me what you gonna do, yeah. Bad boys, what you gonna do?
Cops is filmed on location with the men and women of law enforcement. All suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
We're in Chicago here trying to keep the street safe and stuff. You know, a lot of criminals, a lot of drug dealing and stuff. It's not safe here, you know. It's a hard job. I need coffee every day just for this job, trust me. All the reports and stuff. So that's my job here, you know. People are crazy. We need a lot of security here. Oh, we have a runner on the field. I need back up real quick. We're going across. Let's go. Hey, sir. You're already caught, sir. You're under arrest. Get down from the fence. Put your hands on the rail. Put your hands on the rail. Touch back. You just stay back, sir. You got no gun. Why'd you run away, sir? You scared me, sir. You running after me like that? You tell me this is Kool-Aid, sir? Officer, that ain't mine. What are you holding it for? My friend. Where's your friend? I think he's over there. Where you going? Hey. That's my job right here, keeping the streets safe. Protect and serve right there. Okay.
Reasonable suspicion. That's exactly what Officer Nolan acted on when she arrested Sam Wardlow. And it's that reason why we are here today. The afternoon of July 31st, Officer Nolan was working in the Special Operations Section of the Chicago Police Department. That afternoon, she was patrolling an area of high crime in Chicago known for heavy narcotics trafficking. Her goal was to investigate possible drug transactions. Upon the arrival of Officer Nolan, the defendant, Sam Wardlow, took off running in the opposite direction. Nolan started to pursue Wardlow because of reasonable suspicion. Wardlow set herself up as suspicious when she ran. Why would she run when she saw a police officer? Because she was obviously hiding something. Wardlow ran because she was in possession of a gun that, if Officer Nolan wouldn't have seized, could have been used in a crime, possibly to kill another person. And even if running isn't enough to justify stopping and searching Wardlow, the fact is that she fled in an area of high crime, which is reasonable grounds for stopping her. The fact is that Wardlow fled from police, which indicated to Officer Nolan of Wardlow's criminal behavior and reasonable grounds for stopping her. Wardlow believes that this was an unreasonable search and seizure. Well, unreasonable is defined as not reasonable or rational, or in accordance with personal realities. A seizure is defined as taking possession of an item, property, or person legally by force. This search was reasonable because of this word. Probable cause, which is reasonable ground for belief that someone is guilty. So, what it all comes down to is the verdict. If the verdict is ruled in Wardlow's favor, it's saying that it's a right for a person to run from authority, which would ultimately create anarchy in our society and remove the whole concept of justice. the verdict must be ruled for our great state of Illinois. For if it's not, it will create chaos in our society. In the name of justice, please find the defendant, Sam Wardlow, guilty. I'll start by telling you this. Yes, my client ran. So what? There can be many reasons why she fled from police. The fact that a person fled does not mean they are guilty of a crime. Even with the combined circumstances of being in an area of high crime, carrying a bag, and running from police, that does not create reasonable suspicion to justify a search. An individual has the right to ignore the police unless and until the police have sufficient grounds under the Constitution to detain or arrest that person. No one is required to cooperate with the police. So yes, my client ran, and yes, she was carrying a gun on her, but maybe this is because she was in an area of high crime and felt scared for her life. Given the fact that there were no other eyewitnesses to this arrest, you cannot convict my client. Because, honestly, she did nothing wrong. She was minding her own business, just sitting in an area, and then felt threatened by police. And that's the truth. You just can't handle the truth. Now, with that being said, please find the defendant innocent. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you for the great semester in Manly's class, and I wish you guys the best of luck in your senior year.